Get ready, Sacramento movie lovers, as Hollywood's big night approaches. We've got two Sacktown film curators with an eye for cinema's finest. They're here to share their top picks and hopefuls. Plus, they've got the latest on a film festival that shines a light on independent filmmakers. Let's say hello to Sacktown Movie Buffs Film Fest president and owner. We have Keir Stows and their CEO, Jason Alley. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you. You know, same time around this year. So.
Yeah. Oscar season.
Yes.
Favorite time of the year.
We have to talk about it because there's a lot of movies that are in the running. So I wanted to start off by talking about favorites. What were some of the standout films of 2024 in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot. A lot of my times, my favorite films don't actually end up nominated for Oscars. I really like Furiosa quite a bit.
Ooh, yeah.
So that was one of my favorites of last year, Mad Max. But as far as like the Oscar ones, I like Conclave. That's probably my favorite that's in the running for Best Picture.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, like Kiara, I watch all kinds of movies, not just the ones that are nominated for Oscars.
Yeah.
But of the nominees, Anora is definitely my favorite, but I also really liked The Substance and Conclave.
Yeah,
as
a
well.
lot of good ones. And then time to place your bets. Who's taking home Best Actor? Who do you think's going to get that role?
You know, I know that Timothy Chalamet lately has been getting
Yeah.
a lot of press. He just won last night for the SAG, but I'm really hoping that it's going to be Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. I really thought he did a phenomenal performance in there.
Yeah.
Wasn't my favorite movie, but as far as performances go, that
yeah.
was my favorite.
What about you for Best Actor?
I'd vote for Coleman Domingo as well, but I don't think the momentum is with him this
Yeah.
year. Like I hope he wins, but I think it's probably going to be Chalamet or Adrian Brody, both
Yeah.
of whom are great also.
Yeah.
So it's a strong category.
Yeah. You both are in agreement with Best Actor. Is that normal or?
It
Hit or miss.
agree.
Yeah,
hit or miss.
we
Depends
disagree.
on the film and the actors, right?
We disagree quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Best Actor, what's your bets on for Best Actress? Which I feel like is a tough one.
It is a tough one. I think there's two front runners. My pick for Best Actress is actually going to be Demi Moore. I think she was great in The Substance.
Yeah. Oh, same. Demi Moore, for sure. Like, I've always been a big fan of hers, even when she wasn't popular. You know, in the 90s, people were making fun of her a lot for different things. But, like, I've always been a big fan. I thought she was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think her only real competition is Mikey Madison from Anora. But I think, especially with taking the SAG last night, I think she's going to take it. And I'm very happy about that.
She's in the lead for that. All righty. Okay, so what about Best Supporting Actor? Who's stealing the show in this category?
We might be in agreement on this one as well. I think it's going to be Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. That was a phenomenal movie. It was my second favorite film of last year, so I enjoyed it. I thought that both him and Jesse Eisenberg were just great in that, and so I would be really surprised if he doesn't win that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that one's a lock. And I agree with the momentum that Kieran Culkin deserves it. I think he was fantastic in that movie.
All right. What about Best Supporting Actress?
That's a tougher one for me. You know, I at the top of my head, I didn't have any major standouts. Did you?
I think Zoe Saldana is going to take it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she'll
she's a
win.
lock.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't my favorite film, so but she probably will win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zoe Saldana. Why not favorite film? Because I've heard mixed reviews about Emilia Perez.
You know, for me, and I know he loved it, but for me, it was just a little tough for me to stay focused on that film because there was just so much. It's foreign language, it's a musical, and a lot of the scenery for me just wasn't really jiving with what the songs were about, and so I had a tough time just staying focused on the film. So for me, it just didn't really resonate. Just in my personal opinion.
And you liked it. So.
I loved it. Yeah, I watched it way back in December before like all of the various controversies. I like movies that are unconventional and out there, and it got a lot of style and a lot of attitude, and I really liked it. So I know it's not popular to like anymore, it seems like, but I still like it.
Yeah. And Best Director, who do you think's going to get that?
Ooh, that's a tough one also. You got, probably Sean Baker with Anora, maybe? I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Sean Baker. I've been a fan of his for a long time since I saw Tangerine a few years ago. It's a brilliant movie. It would definitely be an unconventional pick for Best Director, but I'm pulling for him.
All right. And we got to ask the big one, Best Picture, who do you think's going to get that?
Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? It's a tough one for me.
For a while, Emilia Perez was going to be the front runner. I don't think that's going to happen anymore for multiple reasons. I think the momentum right now is with Anora, which I couldn't be happier about because that was also my favorite film of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Conclave. but I think he's right.
All right. Yeah, got some options there. Okay, and I wanted to mention you have an event coming up here locally. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so every year we do a 3-day or 2-day film festival at the IMAX in downtown Sacramento.
Yeah.
This year it's going to be on April 26th and April 27th, and we have some of the best films in the area, mostly from NorCal, but we also take films from all across the country and all across the globe. And this year we've got 46 films that are actually going to play, a lot of them being shorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a great event for sure.
And the when and where?
Yeah, so it's going to be April 26th, April 27th in downtown Sacramento at the IMAX, and it'll be from 12 to 8 p.m. each day.
All righty. Well, thanks so much. I mean, I hope our viewers go out and check out your event, and thanks for giving us your predictions and your hopes for the Oscars.
Absolutely.
Thank you both.